So I want to make this kind of off the cuff, unscripted video to talk about something very troubling that I discovered recently that every dropshipper needs to hear about. So as you probably know already, TikTok was recently shut down in the United States due to a law that Congress had passed last year. And when this happened, I'll admit I was kind of shocked by all of this because TikTok Shop has been such a huge source of revenue for so many dropshippers these past few years. And I wasn't even sure what we were going to do now. I honestly never thought that this would actually be shut down. Now, luckily, just a few hours later, TikTok came back online, service was restored, and now TikTok is back up and running, at least for now. But this entire debacle really reveals a very alarming, fatal flaw in the traditional dropshipping model. See, if you're only dropshipping on TikTok Shop, you are putting all of your eggs in one basket. If TikTok does eventually shut down permanently in the United States, you're effectively out of business. And I'm not just being an alarmist about this. A few years ago, we were seeing a lot of dropshippers moving on to Walmart, of all places. If you didn't know this, Walmart is not only a place where Walmart themselves sells items, but it's also a marketplace, meaning any seller can apply to sell on Walmart.com. So anyway, a lot of people started dropshipping on Walmart, and it started to be very lucrative very fast. But then, just a couple of months later, just a few months into Walmart dropshipping, the entire thing just was shut down. Walmart said that they don't want people dropshipping on Walmart, so it was destroyed overnight for so many dropshippers. And I know so many people that had done Walmart dropshipping and thought it was working so well that they went all in with it and stopped dropshipping on other platforms. And then overnight, their entire business was destroyed. And this isn't an isolated case. Years ago, I used to dropship on Amazon. It was a very lucrative marketplace to be dropshipping on, very excellent marketplace to sell on for a while. But eventually, Amazon shut this down as well. They basically said that they don't want people dropshipping on Amazon. So this no longer works. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people who were only dropshipping on Amazon. And they really fought this. They really wanted to believe that Amazon dropshipping would still work. It was pretty sad to watch them resist it for so long, but eventually it became very, very clear that it's not a sustainable business model to fight Amazon for that long when they are literally controlling everything. Now, I'm not telling you this to scare you. It's more of a warning than anything else, because there are some of us still out there who are dropshipping successfully. And it's not because we're lucky. It's not because we just happened to be on the platform that didn't go away. No, it's because we planned for this. We knew that something like this could happen, that Amazon could shut down, that TikTok could shut down dropshipping. We knew that something like that could happen, and we planned for it. So let me explain. So in the past, if you wanted to start multiple dropshipping stores, it always looked something like this. So we would build up a store, for instance, on eBay. We would do all the work to really scale that up. Then once we were successful with that, we would start from scratch all over again on another marketplace. Like I said before, an example was Amazon. And we would start and do everything we had to do to build that one up as well. Then we would move on to a new marketplace like TikTok Shop, right? And again, start from scratch here, doing everything needed to build up that marketplace for dropshipping. And as you can imagine, every time we did this, it took a lot of work. And that's quite frankly why most people just don't do this. Most people look at this and say, this requires way too much work. Let me just go all in with one of them, like Walmart, and just build that one up so I don't have to worry about starting from scratch all over again with a new marketplace. But of course, we already see the problem with going all in with one of them. I personally struggled with this a lot too. Every new platform I moved to just felt like a tremendous amount of work to get started. So I came up with a solution to this problem. Instead of starting from scratch every single time I wanted to sell on a new platform or a new marketplace, I came up with one system that I only had to set up once, and then I could just plug in to any new platform that I wanted to with minimal work. So I set up my system. I wanted to test it out, so I built it up. and I applied it to eBay. And it worked. And that's just one marketplace. So I thought, well, it works with one, but really the challenge will be, will it work with multiple marketplaces? So then Facebook Marketplace came on the scene. And Facebook Marketplace looked like a tremendous opportunity that I definitely didn't want to sleep on. So I just took my system, plugged in Facebook Marketplace, and it worked. So I wanted to make sure that it actually worked. So then we had TikTok come on the scene here, TikTok, and I just plugged my system into that, and it worked for that one as well. And this system is the only reason I've been able to scale up so many different marketplaces so quickly, because I already have it all set up. Once a new marketplace comes on the scene, I just plug it in and I'm off to the races. Look, if there's any lesson to be learned from all this, it's that we cannot be putting all of our eggs into one basket with dropshipping. What if you only use TikTok and it does eventually get banned? Or what if you dropship on your own website using something like Shopify, but you run all your ads and get all your traffic from TikTok and then it gets banned? So you need to future-proof your business, and this is the way to do it. So right now I am logged into the software that is really the backbone of my entire dropshipping system that allows me to sell on all these different marketplaces from within this single software. So in fact, if I come down here to the settings, I can see that this works on Shopify if I wanted to sell on Shopify. If you did want to sell on Amazon, you can do that. If you want to sell on TikTok, if you want to sell on Etsy, on eBay, on Facebook, on Wix, on WooCommerce, and they're always adding more marketplaces, especially the most popular ones. So all integrated into this one software. But what does it actually do? Well, first you can use it to actually find winning products. I use this all the time to source, to find what products are doing the best, which ones are the most popular. And then you can actually list them into your stores using this as well. They have a product adder right here. All you have to do is put in the URL for the product. Like I like to dropship from Amazon, from Walmart, even from eBay in certain situations. I just plug in the URL for this and I can list it into any of those stores, into my eBay store, into my Facebook store, into my TikTok shop, or wherever else you're selling. And then you can see all of your different products right here in one simple dashboard. And in addition to that, you also have all your orders that come through here as well, so you can stay super organized with all of it. Now, what I love about this is that when you list a product with this software, it will automate the repricing and restocking of it as well. So if the price changes on this item, it will automatically update on eBay or on TikTok Shop or wherever I'm selling it. If an order comes in for this product, then it will actually automatically order the product for me as well. Again, all within this one software. So you can see how once you build this up, once you get everything set up in here with all the settings, start adding products to it, how easy it is to add a new marketplace into it to be able to send now all your products over there or get sales from those marketplaces, I should say. And one of the things I really love about this system is that it's future-proof. If new marketplaces come on the scene and they're really popular, they will add that into the software and we can just plug it in and start selling there instantaneously. And the software I just showed you, it is only part of what I call my Dropshipping Titan system. That's a system I put together that allows us to do this. So this has kind of just been an overview of that system. But if you want a totally free, complete guide on how this works and how you can get it set up step by step, well, I literally just did a live webinar just a couple of days ago that goes into this entire system. I will leave a replay for it linked up down in the description of this video. So what you can do is you can click on the link in the description and get access to that live training. It's only going to be available for a few days. I will be taking it down. So do make sure you actually watch it before it gets taken down. So again, you can find that by clicking the link in the description of this video. Watch it now and enjoy.